data file, put it all in there.
Squirrel and Volk,
Hmm.
your little presentation has ended. The TV explodes.
So much for selling it.
Roll
So I
perception.
assume the only.
You notice a shadow just zip from the TV to the wall.
I'll go up to the place it zipped to in the wall.
You see nothing but wall.
Um, did it look like it might have gone through a crack or something, or did it just like hit the wall and disappear?
Hit the wall and disappeared.
Okay then. And I assume the only door out of here is the door we came through.
Yep. Doors.
Yes, doors. All right. Do we have anything else we want to do in this room, Volk?
Well, you can make a glass shiv if you want.
I'm better with clubs than with blades, so
Hmm. All right, then we'll head out and we'll go straight when we hit the intersection, so that we are going right from our original perspective.
Oh, okay. You're going right now, right, right. Oh, what a wonderful corridor of pipes and steam and the same exact thing that you've seen from the wild. Hmm.
8 successes on my perception test.
You see nothing.
Ah, I'm blind!
You hear drip, steam, footsteps. Footsteps are far off, though. That smell of rotting flesh is getting rather close, though.
Go on AFK for a second.
Oh, lovely. Are we approaching
Oh,
another door?
God. Yes. This one looks like a freezer locker door.
I guess I'll open it.
It has a guard.
Somebody's standing in front of it.
Yes, well, something small.
What?
It looks like the rather... It looks like the disturbing mixture of a puppy monkey baby.
And it's biological.
Yes. It looks to be a puppy monkey baby. And it's shaking maracas.
I'll approach slowly.
It starts dancing up to you.
arriba.
Okay.
Do either one of you know anything about electronics, drones, or anything like that?
Not my department.
Do you have anything close to knowledge of pretty much commercial drones?
Chicago, English, Law, Shadows, Underworld, Elven.
Nope.
Puppy monkey baby starts dancing towards you, shaking its maracas.
Oh, God. Really? I just got that. Oh.
Your nose picks up something. It's a rather plasticky smell.
I don't know what this thing is, but I think we should get away from it.
Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby. We're gonna get sued. Gonna get sued.
Do I have any syrupy green soda on me?
If you want to try going to, like, putting your hand on the tap and stroking it a few times, you can see.
Huh. So I'm going to try and pick it up.
Before you do that, I'm going to let you guys roll your intuition times 2.
I'm back, by the way.
Okay. So basically, give me an intuition check.
2.
Four.
Hey, Douglas,
Yes.
tell me, what drone dances?
I would imagine. What size was that drone?
It'd be about...
Like
Yeah.
a couple of foot tall.
Yep.
You said fuzzy monkey. It's a toy drone. It's a little buddy.
And what can you do with those things?
Well, some people put explosives inside them, but I generally use them just for infiltration. But either is fine. They're really cheap. They're only like 500 new yen. So is it 500 or 2,000? So they're in that area. So you use them. I mean, the blurb on them says that Shadowrunners buy them, swap them with a kid's toy in a target house, and use them for infiltration. Or you just fill them with something that goes bang because they're cheap enough not to care.
Volk, that's the information you perceive.
I'm going to tug on the chain. Get the hell away from that thing.
And what are we going to do about it?
Puppy monkey baby. Puppy monkey baby.
Get the hell away from it.
Why don't you go golfing?
It could explode in my face, you dickhole.
And what else are we going to do? Just keep running away in these narrow passages from this tiny drone because it might have explosives?
Volk,
That is a what?
please roll composure as the thing bends over and shakes its ass at you.
2.
4! Roll your clubs.
Okay. Wow, really?
Damn. Puppy monkey baby! Face first into the door. You know, that's odd. I could have sworn I packed this thing with some form of explosive. The door explodes.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about whether or not it was locked.
On the other side of the coin, whoever's following us could have heard that very easily.
Well, I suppose we should hurry. And I start walking to the freezer.
Ugh. A freezer is not my first choice of a place to hide.
Oh, just wait till you see what's hanging from the walls. Oh, look. These people seem familiar. Also very familiar. A few not so quite the squirrel, but a few squirrel you do recognize.
That's a memory test right there.
Let's see here. You notice previous face girl, and previous mage dude, previous mage dude, previous mage dude, Technomancer dude.
So that's where they all went.
Somebody's a bit obsessed with our group.
You see the previous group members' heads hanging off that wall, various body parts here and there. Ooh, a few things here and there. But
That's a lot of effort to go through just to fucking kick off old members. Are we sure this wasn't Krogar who did this?
I doubt he'd have the resources.
Have you seen the guy's Nova Coke budget? All he has to do is pinch about 10% off of that.
I don't know, Douglas, how much of a Nova Coke budget did you give Krogar?
Well, 10% of everything that his groups make. And if you think about how generous you've been with us,
Oh, dear. But no, you see previous members of the group all hanging. They're hanging around and chilling out.
Anything else in the room?
What?
Anything else in the room?
Not really. Nothing useful.
Then, are there any wounds on anybody? Besides their heads being cut off?
It's just kind of like, are there any wounds on them? I think they suffered from a rather known genetic disorder called severed from the neckitis.
Well, I find the hanging corpse of the magic elf face and give her a couple of whacks with the pipe. Bitch.
Volk,
What?
you feel something tapping your shoulder.
What? As I turn around.
You see nothing there. Squirrel?
Yes?
Tap, tap.
So, were there any wounds besides the missing heads?
Not really. Tap, tap.
Then I'm going to start reaching down people's throats with my snake fingers.
Tap, tap. Are you going to constantly?
Yes.
Are you going to constantly ignore the tapping on your shoulder?
well, yeah, it's the fucking Pokemon. If you turn around, you're going to get eaten.
Exactly. As long as they keep tapping, they're not hurting me.
Slap, slap.
No. You feel the hand now groping your testicles. Squeeze, squeeze.
Still not seeing a problem with this. Although I will look down.
Huh. It's rather cold in here. You see nothing. But no. Tapping on your shoulder. I'm not actually going to have something squeezing your balls.
So, nothing down the first throat?
Oh, No, nothing down that throat.
All right, on to the next one. Nonchalantly, just shoving my fingers down people's necks.
Well, into their mouths.
Oh, I was going for the bodies first. I'll do their mouths next.
Oh, okay. So you're going for the torsos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nah, nothing really. Tap, tap.
I suppose the heads are on the opposite wall, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I have to turn around to go and get those. Although I'm going to turn in the opposite direction of the tapping.
You kind of hear... you kind of hear a sigh of... Like you feel as if you hear a sigh, and then something moves away from you. Goes back to Volk. Tap, tap.
I swing the club around me. Motherfucker!
Squirrel, you're gonna want to duck.
Oh, it's a small freezer?
He's got a dog and a duck. They're not going to get on.
What?
What are you talking about?
No, you're gonna want to duck. Cause he's,
Oh, a dog and a duck.
yeah. I mean, you're gonna want to duck because he's swinging a two-handed pipe in an enclosed space, with you being, I don't know, about 3 inches away from him.
3 successes.
You duck.
Watch it.
There's someone in here.
Tap, tap.
Listen, you've got magic vision, right? If this thing was visible at all, I'd be able to see it, so it's probably something astral.
What makes you think I have magic vision?
Aren't you awoken?
I'm an adept, you shitbrain.
Lovely. So you talk to spirits, but you can't even see them. All right. Well, I'm going to go over here and look in these mouths.
Squirrel. During
Yes?
the conversation where you're looking at Volk,
Yes?
there's a cyber hand doing push-ups on his head.
Interesting. Hold still, would you?
Why?
And I'm going to try and grab it.
You make a grab. It doesn't try to run away.
Okay. Hello, thing.
It gives you the finger.
It skitters from one side of your shoulder to the other and then hops back over to Volk. Before doing twirls on his shoulder.
I'll pet the back of it and then go looking through heads.
I'm going to grab the freaking cyber hand off of my shoulder.
You grab the hand.
I can't exactly talk to a hand, now can I?
Why? Because the face ain't listening?
Is there a data jack?
I don't know, you tell me. I throw him the hand.
I look.
Technically? Where the wrist would meet the arm?
Well, that wouldn't be a data jack. That'd be neural interfacing.
Same thing with Shadowrun.
Okay, I'll plug into it.
Do you have a data wire?
It comes standard with data jacks.
It's internal.
It does, yep.
Yes, but what makes you think you currently have it still?
Because it's screwed in?
Yeah, they'd have to take it out of his head.
Because it's in his brain.
Ah, it's a spooled wire. Okay.
Yeah.
We can cut the brain out and pretend that he's been playing without a brain for the last couple of hours, if you like.
I mean, wouldn't you really know the
Ow.
difference?
You plug into it. It is a hand. What are you trying to access? Specifically.
I'm going to send my agent to try and take it over.
Your agent goes over. I'm going to guess.
Yes, she.
Okay. She goes over, starts to make house, but is then baseball batted back into your head. As there appears to be something already residing here.
Well, either it's a sprite or it's somebody with very impressive hardware, seeing how she's got the max I could possibly give her at the moment.
Agents can't get that high.
Well, it's a level 6 agent, and then I've got the highest end comic you could get, so comparable to average runner or average decker.
Yeah, okay, beginning decker maybe.
Yeah.
So no, your agent's back in your head, and she's quite hurt.
What did you find? And her personality is something like Tank Girl.
I should deduct karma for you. I should deduct karma for that.
What?
Have you... I'm going to take a wild guess you have actually seen the Tank Girl movie.
I have, and I don't expect you to do some high-pitched, whiny voice.
I liked the Tank Girl movie well enough. I think Laurie Petty was very pretty.
I agree, but her voice was annoying as hell.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, more of a smoky voice and less of a high-pitched, whiny, screamy voice.
So, a mature Tank Girl.
Yes.
There you go. And,
The same personality.
and not the exact personification of me wanting to cut my testicles off. But no, she basically tells you that she found the I forget the person's name, but a paranoia agent, little slugger,
Okay.
Yep.
golden baseball bat and skates and everything like that.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, by the way, you have your fingers in someone's face.
Yes.
You hear something from far off. Oh, daddy.
In what direction?
Everywhere. But no, so you're. I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna search out every single throat and every single mouth that you're looking for.
Yep. And
Yeah.
if I don't... Go ahead.
Okay. How far do your snakes snakel?
Let me check just how far they reach. I know it's pretty far.
Snakel. I like that term.
But Volk, you're watching the doorway just in case. I take it.
Yeah, I better be.
Don't worry. You're not seeing anything coming through.
Yet.
So I am not seeing a length on them. It just says you can extend them through tight spaces and narrow gaps and stuff. So, I don't know. I'd say probably double the length of a normal finger.
Okay.
I don't want to know what you've been using that for.
So, do you want to make the intuition roll, or should I? Squirrel.
2 successes.
There's one hole that you have yet to go looking into, and more than likely you're going to have to cut through open a stomach or two.
Oh, I was going to start popping eyeballs out, but that's okay. But,
Volk?
Hmm.
Want you to make me an intuition check, too.
Two.
You know when you're smacking the elf girl
Yeah.
and making her whimper like she was your daddy, or you were her daddy?
I wouldn't take it that far, but
Well, you were whacking her rather nicely.
just get on with it.
You kind of felt as if there was something not quite bodily with that whacking. Like there might have been something inside.
Huh. Hey, Squirrel, if you're gonna go prodding every single torso here, check the elf bitch first.
he says after my fingers are already covered in the gore of a half dozen people. Yeah, sure.
Oh, there's no gore.
Well, I assume there's at least crusted blood on my fingers.
No.
Oh, these people were drained. Okay.
Oh yeah, they look very pale.
All right. Her head or her torso?
Torso.
To be fair, they were probably frightened before they died, so it's obvious that they should be pale.
All right. Well, I've already checked as far down as I can normally, and I don't have anything sharp.
Maybe we should have made a glass shiv from one of those tubes from the TV.
We can go on a walk.
Well, if you whack the pinata hard enough.
All right.
If he does that, I'm going to get as far away as I can on the ankle restraints.
Well, here's the thing: you can extend your legs,
Exactly.
so you get as far away with your extendo leg as you can. By the way, are there any form of magical creature that involves the head of a previously alive creature in Shadowrun?
Don't believe so. They don't have a lot of undead in Shadowrun.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to find anything, so I wasn't going to throw something like that in unless there was something.
Yeah, no, there really aren't undead in Shadowrun. Except for, like, possessed corpses.
You give a good thwack to the body.
I don't think that the Sixth World's been around long enough to give you something like a demi-lich.
You give a good thwack, and you feel something kind of go down in her body. Well, actually, you noticeably see something go down in her body.
Oh, that's lovely.
But it's not quite out. Ooh. This time the pinata cracks open.
There you go. Prod away.
Squirrel will do so. And if there's any bowel smells, I'll just turn them off.
No. They're clean. You pull out... Huh, that's weird. You pull out a rocket launcher.
What?
Is there a rocket?
Yes.
I need to roll composure.
She's got a rocket in her pocket.
All right. I resist the urge to fire it at Volk's ankle.
You notice something off about the rocket launcher, though.
Probably the fact that it's way too small.
What do I notice?
Well, for one, more than likely this thing could probably take out a door. It's not exactly a nuclear warhead. But you also notice that the foregrip does not look like a foregrip. It looks as if something that you can attach to something else.
Probably that cyber hand.
Either that or this guy has a very interesting definition of key.
The cyber hand is doing push-ups on your shoulder.
Get off of me.
Not your shoulder, the other shoulder.
Oh.
Oh, my shoulder?
Yes.
He is more than I am more than happy to let him live there. All right. I'm going to hold on to this. So if it fit inside of a torso, will it fit inside of a large smuggling compartment?
Yeah, probably.
I am going
Then
to
I'm going
look
to put
away.
it inside my leg.
Oh.
What, did you think he was going to unscrew his dick or something?
I didn't know what he was going to do.
True. Knowing Squirrel, he can do anything.
Not even I'm that loose.
So yeah, would you like to whack the other bodies?
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
We waste time.
They explode. I just heard laughter from far off.
That was Douglas.
I mean, at the moment, I'm not seeing many downsides.
No, it was just like, do you want to whack the other bodies? What's the downside? Wasting time. And I'm like, they could explode. And then you were like far off and you chuckled.
Okay. Did I? Okay.
Yeah, it was perfectly timed. I loved it.
All right. Start giving the rest of the bodies a few test whacks.
Nothing in that body. Nothing in that body. Ooh, something in that body.
Ah. So this isn't as pointless as I initially believed. All right.
Squirrel, you feel as if this is really good for Volk's anger issues.
No
what
doubt.
you do, Volk, is you check each body first for like beauty marks, and then play whack-a-mole.
I don't get that reference.
Like, is it like a beauty mark, like a mole on their skin, and you just smack it with?
That's your target. Gotcha.
Oh.
That was well done.
That was painful.
So yeah, you're whacking away at your second most hated partner. Third most. Third most.
You
hated?
expect me to have these guys tiered?
Yes. Okay, so you hate the two elves first, and then you get the dwarf. How about that?
There were two elves?
Squirrel, the female,
Oh,
and
right.
the dwarf. The only reason why Squirrel's number one is because he's still alive. So you're whacking away at the dwarf. This one's a little bit tougher. That's when you hear something clink against the floor.
I look.
Looks like this guy had some anal beads in the form of grenades. You notice a pin.
See, unfortunately, the pins are still inside.
I'll be back in 5.
Alright. Yeah, fortunately, the pins are still inside. Well, the pin of the grenade you're going to see right now is still inside.
No, it's still inside the dwarf.
You feel like there could be more inside the dwarf, yes.
Okay.
Squirrel.
I'm going to raise the pipe and start hammering on his neck stump.
Yes,
Grenades.
indeed. Are they aerodynamic or non-aerodynamic?
At the moment, they're anally dynamic. As Volk is going to town upon this dwarven neck. And 1, 2, a 3, a 3. Plop out. So you have the 3 grenades total.
Lovely. You can carry those, Volk.
I really don't want to. I know where they've been.
Well, they're like perfectly clean. By the way,
Okay.
who's watching the door? As Volk,
I am.
As Volk pounded away at the body. Okay, just wondering if someone was watching the door. There's nothing in the door. There is no door. So yes, you currently have the first part of the key, a rocket launcher, and 3 grenades.
But I have nowhere to store the grenades.
They're on a string.
Alright, whatever.
If you want, you could have Thing hold them.
Yeah, have the frickin' cyber hand hold them. I really don't feel like carrying 3 grenades dangling around my neck.
You can always store them in the same place that he had them.
No.
I don't think he's that pliant.
Well, I mean, they are covered in blood. They're fairly well lubricated.
No, they're
I've
clean.
not been to prison nearly enough times.
Haven't you seen the interview?
Well, keep whacking.
No, that's pretty much it. That's all you're gonna get out of this room.
All right. Well, we've got a funny little companion. We've got some grenades, and we've got a rocket launcher that's part of the key. I guess we'll go back and go straight on until we get to the next intersection, where we will go left.
I mean, unless you want a singing duet of heads.
Nope.
Okay. So you guys leave the haunted mansion behind. And you
Well, that
go-
would be that was 4 heads singing.
Yeah. Sadly, only two of these guys have actual singing voices.
Aw.
But you get to the second intersection. You go left. And lo and behold, there's a door. Like, immediately after you turn. Door.
At least it's not another puppy monkey baby thing.
Listen. Like Darth Vader breathing?
More along the lines of type breathing. Not
Fair enough. If I might be so bold, perhaps have one of the grenades at the ready.
You look a little bit closer at the grenades and you notice there's a white cross on them.
They're Scottish.
Or they're holy hand grenades.
That could be.
But this ain't worms.
or Fallout New Vegas.
Just make sure you count 2, 3, not 2 or 4. So 5's right out.
5 is right out.
1, 2, 5. I mean 3.
She
Shit.
said.
All right, I will open the door.
Do you cook a grenade? Well, do you have a grenade at the ready?
I was telling Volk to have one at the ready. It's up to him if he wants to cook it.
I'll grab one, but I ain't about to cook anything.
You know, it's actually a bad idea to cook grenades.
Yeah. Because if you get distracted, all your timing is gone.
Mm-hmm. So you open the door, and there behind the door is a big man. Oh God, is he a big man?
Oh boy.
And he's a fat one at that. You notice that there's an anklet on him, with a skeleton being dragged behind him. He looks at you, and he looks like he's wearing a face. And he's just like, "Look, George, these two have come. Come here." Holy fuck. "Come here, little worms. Let's play, shall we?" As he looks like he's holding an axe.
Chink. Toss.
Do you have the
Run. That's my throwing skill right there.
Woohoo! Wow, wow.
Shawn, background noise.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Lord.
I had my mic pressed into my beard.
What? Do we want to know what goes on in your beard?
Probably not.
Okay. So you throw one of the grenades in the room. Do you close the door?
Yeah, Squirrel?
Yes,
Squirrel, you see a grenade go into the room.
I'll close the door.
Do you get away from the door?
I suggest we do.
I don't see any reason not to.
As you're getting away from the door, you hear, "Hallelujah."
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom. That's my best attempt at a Marvin the Martian.
It wasn't bad.
It's pretty good. But yes, there is no earth-shattering kaboom. You both kind of just blink and look at each other. And you also realize that the man doesn't seem to be chasing you.
And unfortunately, this is the only direction we have left to go.
How much you want to bet the way out is behind his giant ass?
Oh, we know it is. We also know that there'll be 2 more corridors where we find the other 2 parts of this key.
May as well toss these grenades because they ain't worth a shit.
I suppose I'm going to open the door again.
Why?
Well,
Because
no.
we have to go that way.
No, you open the door again. And, how can I say this in a way that you would understand?
English.
You cannot grasp the true form.
Oh no, let's just state that whatever that man was is no longer. He is an ex-person. There is blood all over the walls. Like, there is only blood against the walls. There's, like, no viscera. There's no gore. It's just blood.
Oh my. I would suggest we don't throw those away.
Volk is extremely confused.
And aroused?
No.
Okay.
It's possible they are some sort of plasma grenade or something, or maybe laser grenade.
Does plasma produce blood like that?
No, it'd probably be more ash. I can't imagine it disintegrate someone. Those are probably worth a bit.
He's also dripping off the ceiling, by the way.
Could be alchemical.
If anything, George is still intact.
Well then, what else is in this room?
Not
much.
Exactly, not much of anything else anymore.
3 doors?
Nope.
This is a dead end.
Well, are you gonna look?
Yes, that's why I was going into the room and looking around.
Then roll perception check. Because this is a fine detail you're looking for.
Okay, 7 successes.
George's tooth is sparkling.
I will take a look at George's tooth.
George's tooth looks rather mechanical.
I will attempt to extract it.
You extract it, and it's about the 2nd inches when you fully pull it out of his skull. It's a 2-inch prick.
No penis jokes.
I'll take out the rocket launcher. Does that fit into the foregrip?
It does.
All right.
You notice a red dot. You notice a red dot on the rocket launcher. Turn on.
All right. I'm not pushing it or anything.
No.
I'll put it back into my leg. As weird as that sounds. Okay, so to be clear here, do we have anywhere else to go?
This is the left path of the second fork.
Oh, okay. So then we'll head directly across the hall.
Yeah, it's like you have a right and a straight ahead.
Yeah, we'll take the right.
Okay. Volk? It's around this time that you're craving something. Something rather juicy and red and divine. No, you're not turning into a vampire. No, you're kind of having some alcohol withdrawals. It's so bad you'd even have some elven wine. Of course, you guys had a hangover when you got in here. So your headaches are getting a little bit worse.
We better get out of here.
Agreed.
If you look at Volk, you'll see his hands are starting to shake.
You all right?
I'm feeling a little dry right now.
All right. Let's try and get out of here.
You find... Guess what it is?
A door.
It's almost as if you know what's happening.
The question is it ajar?
It is a door.
If it was a jar, it wouldn't be a door.
It's the door. The door. What is the door? It is the door. The door knows everything. What is and is not. What can and cannot be. Is it really that amazing? No, not really.
Well, I will listen to it.
Feed me.
Oh, Volk, if you could come here for a minute.
You listen. You hear drip, 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 steam, steam, steam. And that's about it.
I'll open it up.
Nope. This looks like a room. A rather table type room. There are 5 guys around the table. Well, guys. Skeletons, I should say.
With burgers and fries?
No, pizza, sadly.
What I wouldn't give for 5 guys right now.
I know, right? A good burger. No, sadly, they have pizza. I wouldn't consider eating it.
Never crossed my mind.
They do have booze. In bottles.
That
Unopened.
makes me feel better.
Before you drink them, let me try and take a sniff.
Fine.
I'll smell one of the bottles.
It is very cheap beer. Like, when I say cheap beer, I mean like number 1 cheap, number 1 tastes bad, number 1 highest alcohol content.
Oh, Hurricane.
There you go.
Okay, but it doesn't smell like anything but beer.
Pretty much. It's just beer.
I'll pass it back. Seems safe enough. I wouldn't bet my life on it, though.
Volk, you're feeling a little bit better. You're feeling way better.
That's better. Oh, yeah.
Though, you notice that one of the skeletons reaches down, picks up the bottle cap, and puts it on the table.
Oh, fuck you.
You take a closer look at the table.
May as well.
There seems to be a grid, some mini figurines, weird shaped things with numbers on sides. You think they're called dice or something?
Uh-huh.
The guy at the head of the head of the table has a screen with a whole bunch of numbers and everything.
What is this nerd shit?
It looks like they're playing a game called Shadowrun.
It'll never catch on.
Plenty of papers, too.
Sounds like something all the jerks would play.
And enough D6s to crush a small child.
There you go.
They're not playing 40K, goddammit.
Do you look at the papers?
I guess.
This one's name is Volk.
Shut up.
Actually, that was where I was going with this. Crap's just like, I'm done. Walks away.
Yeah.
No, this is like, I don't know. Jake Armitage.
Well, that's original.
Has some pretty good stats on him, too.
I bet he does. Is he cybered out the ass and comes equipped with magic? What the fuck?
Yep.
This is all getting a little too meta for me.
And unlike you, I understand the context.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a guess. You're going to roll a perception check?
I mean, we could just assume I get 6.
How about 8?
Volk. You notice one of the... You would guess a 4-sided dice over there? Looks to be way too
I thought they were playing Shadowrun.
Yeah, but they also have other dice on their table.
All right.
I mean, dude, I carry all my dice with me everywhere. Whenever I go game. So yeah, you notice a D4 over there. And it has a lot of mechanical looking shit on it.
Go
Oh,
ahead and pick it
steampunk
up.
dice. Those are pretty popular. 3D printed.
Yeah.
I pick it up.
A skeletal hand rests against yours.
I shove it away.
The skeleton looks hurt.
You don't even have eyes to convey emotions. Piss off.
They never stopped Bob.
It takes a Sharpie and it puts eyebrows on its face.
I ignore it.
But yes, so you currently have a mechanical D4. Oh, and Squirrel?
Yes.
You notice a hat on the guy at the foot of the table.
A hat.
Yes, a hat.
Is it like a top hat, a fedora, a bowler, a cab hat?
Pork pie.
Oh, God. I will go and look at the hat. Does it seem to have anything unusual about it?
You don't know.
I will pick it up.
You pick up the pork pie. It seems to be made out of real materials.
Oh, my.
One sec.
Well, I'll just hang it from my coat hanger.